Hey guys, it's Nick from F150LEDs.com. Today we're here with our 2018 Ford F-150 and we're going to be showing you how to replace the dim and dingy halogen headlight bulbs with our F150LEDs.com CREE Mark V system. Now obviously the headlights are a critical component to the lighting system of your Ford F-150. Not only for the functionality at night, but critical to the safety of you, your family, and those around you. Plus, upgrading this system can make a dramatic cosmetic or aesthetic upgrade to your truck as well. The F150LEDs.com MK5 headlight system is the culmination of years of product research and design. We've opted to go with a CREE XHP series LED. They're either equipped in a quad XHP 50 system or a dual XHP 70 system. Now these XHP 70 LEDs are rated at 4 to 4500 lumen output alone. So you're going to be really cranking out some light, somewhere in the ballpark of 9,000 raw lumen capability here per headlight. Now these lights are equipped with a copper PCB heat sink to distribute that heat, plus an extra large heat dissipation fan on the back of our MK5s. This is a prior generation MK3 headlight, and you can see the difference in the heat dissipation systems that we've equipped. We've done this so that we can utilize the extra power in the LEDs of the XHP line. These LEDs are made to the highest of standards to withstand all weather conditions and extreme temperature conditions. They're constructed out of aircraft grade aluminum 6063 and are a fully enclosed system, meaning that depending on your model year F-150, we include the necessary custom grommets to maximize the airflow within your headlight system without compromising weather durability. We're going to be working in this area behind the headlight system. So what we're going to do is rotate our wheel all the way to the right to give us as much clearance as possible. Now that we've got our wheel turned all the way in, we need to gain access behind this wheel well liner. In order to do that, there are 4 bolts that are very easy to get to that we need to remove. They're located, one's here, and then there are 2 along this fender well. So one here, and then there's one right here. So you've got 1 bolt, 2 bolts here on the fender well, and then 2 bolts here that you can see right on the outside here edge. Now we're going to use a 5.5 millimeter or a 7/32 socket to remove those, and then we're going to peel this liner back to give us access to the bulbs. Now that we've got our 4 bolts removed and that pull tab, let's fold this wheel liner up over the tire to give us access to the bulbs. We're just going to go from the bottom here, fold it up over the tire, then we'll pull off from the top of the fender here. Push it up over the tire. And that's going to expose the bulbs. Now this is a very tight shot, but this is what you'll see when you pull back this wheel well liner. It's going to expose your high beam bulb, which is here on the bottom, and then the low beam bulb, which is here on the top of the housing. To access the lights, you will simply need to pull these rubber grommets off the back of the headlight, and they'll just pop right off. This will expose, in this case, this is the high beam bulb. So just reach in, and with a counterclockwise turn, you'll be able to disconnect it and pull directly out, like so. Now, on the back of this light bulb where it connects to the truck's harness, there's a tab on the top. You can just pry on the top of this tab, like so, and disconnect that bulb. Now take our custom precision-tuned headlight ballast and connect it right back into place where the headlight bulb was connected, okay, like so. Now we're going to connect our ballast here to our MK5 LED headlight. Make sure it's lined up here with the tab and pushed in all the way until you hear that click. Now we're going to put our wiring into the headlight casing here, just on the right side, or if you find some room you can push it all the way in like so. Okay. Now line up the tabs on your high beam bulb here. The openings of the bulb housing, turn clockwise, and then it's locked in place. So your MK5 LED high beam is installed. Now you could use the factory grommet, but we have our own custom grommets that have a deeper well in them. And why we do this is so that you've got increased airflow for our large diameter fan here. Just to make sure everything stays cool. You'll be able to reinsert this grommet right over the housing. Just like so. So that's going to give you a complete weather seal, and all of the LED components are inside your housing, and you've got the increased airflow for your cooling of your headlight. So that's your high beam. Now let's tackle the low beam here at the top. So it's the same exact thing, just pull this rubber grommet off. And then we're going to remove our low beam bulb, counterclockwise turn. Can be in there pretty tough. This one's solid. There we go. Pull it directly out, like so. Same thing with this light. It's got the tab, top. Pull it up. Now take the F150 LED's ballast, reconnect it. Okay. Make sure you got a solid connection. Now we'll take our low beam bulb. Again, make sure you got a solid connection here until you hear that click in place. Now we're gonna actually tuck this wire to the left of the light housing. It's a little bit tighter than the high beam. There's space for our ballast. Whoops. It's a little hard to do this without seeing, but there you go. Now we're going to put our low beam bulb, line up the tabs. Get this ballast out. There you go. Now, hopefully you can see it on the camera, but the ballast is tucked up to the left. Now we're going to take this bulb, line up our tabs here. There we go. Now our bulb's firmly in place. Go ahead and make sure that the wire is tucked up into the housing as much as possible. And then we're going to take our custom grommet here. And again, cover up the back side and reattach it to our headlight assembly. Before reinstalling your wheel well liner and getting everything buttoned back up, go ahead and jump into your cab and test your headlights to make sure everything's working properly. In this case, both our low and high beams are working excellent, as is evident on the back wall here. You can tell that our MK5 lights are extremely bright, much brighter than these OEM halogens here on the right side. They've got an excellent focus pattern, very focused. It's not a dispersion of light, and they've got that crystal diamond white light, which is fantastic. So now that we've got our lights installed on this side, we're going to go ahead and do the exact same process for our passenger side. And if you find yourself needing to adjust the lights down or up, depending on if your truck has a lift or a level, bigger tires, whatever the case may be, you can do so on the Ford factory headlight casing here with the Phillips #2 screwdriver by just putting it in the top here in this open hole and rotating it clockwise or counterclockwise. Counterclockwise should lower your beam. Installing the F150LEDs.com MK5 headlights on your 2018 and up Ford F150 is that easy, and it makes a big difference. The camera can't capture how bright and how great these things look, but we guarantee that you're going to love them. Not only are they going to make driving at night a more pleasurable experience, but they're going to make you and your family and those around you safer. Plus, the truck is going to look fantastic. You can check them out at F150LEDs.com, where you can also find all of our great custom LED lighting products for your Ford F150. We truly appreciate your support. Please click the subscribe button below to stay up to date with the latest and greatest LED products for your Ford F150. We look forward to seeing you soon at F150LEDs.com. Thanks, guys.